What is going on? It's Chill Trader. Welcome to another video. If this is your first time here and you want to learn about crypto, NFTs, DeFi, Metaverse, and all those kind of stuff, futures trading, spot trading, make sure you hit that like and subscribe so you don't miss any of my important crypto and trade update. Massive volatility incoming, guys, so be ready. Right now we have seen Bitcoin, Ethereum moving on a sideways channel, almost no movement for the past 3 days. I'm still holding my positions, guys. No movement at all. No movement. That is why most of our trades recently in the past few days are likely high risk trades or micro caps, cryptos and tokens, because Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the rest of the big caps are not moving. The reason why is we are waiting for the CPI report, and that will be in the coming 2 days, October 12th. So let's check what is happening with the overall crypto market, and let me update you with some of our previous trades, almost 50-50 results. We had winning trades, we had losing trades, because in this kind of market this is the most difficult to trade. No movement at all, so most of the traders will be caught off guard if you don't know what is coming in the next few days. All right, so let's check what is happening with the overall crypto market. By the way, we have our sponsors on the upper right corner of the screen, and also let's check crypto bubble. We have HT, very big red. Also MKR, if you have watched the previous video last week, I've discussed to watch out for MKR, XRP, 3 cryptos I've discussed last week. So right now we have seen a massive pump and dump scheme for MKR, but overall it has been in an uptrend movement. We have also Casper showing up here, Rune negative 0.4. We have also CRV, LRC 0.7, Filecoin showing up, GMT, a little bit of green here, KUCOIN token. So let's jump into fear and greed index, currently at 22. So we are still hovering on the same level. No movement, very boring the past few days. But be ready and watch out. Don't just feel comfortable, because this kind of move usually will caught most of the traders off guard. We have, let me check some reviewers. Vibes, massive pump. Wow, Vibes is expecting a pump. Welcome to the stream. We have also Operative second. Daniel, hello traders. Andres Jaworski, hello. Maita Martina, hi Chill, have a nice week. By the way, we have some exciting events coming up in the next 3 days here. Some of the well-known influencers are going to visit this part of the world for blockchain summit. Shazio. Also, if you know one of the famous trader, Gareth Soloway, is also coming. Guy from Crypto Bureau. So we have all of these famous influencers and traders coming here for the blockchain summit. Hello legend, can you please check OP? All right, so let's write it down. We have also Shazier. Don't forget, guys, to hit that like, subscribe for the YouTube algorithm. So we have here fear and greed index still at 22. Long and short ratio mostly are shorts right now. In the past 5 minutes, let's check 15 minutes, mostly are in shorts. Short position, 30 minutes, 1 hour. Still mostly are in short. Even the 4-hour time frame mostly are in short position in most of the exchanges here. Only Deribit, we have 60% long position. Let's check the amount of liquidation. Yesterday or last Friday, we have seen very low amount of liquidation, almost 7 million in the past 24 hours. That is very low. So let's check right now. 76.12% long has been liquidated in the past 4 hours, almost $9.17 million. We have seen a little bit of increase today, a little bit of movement and volatility today. 77.7%, almost $53.4 million has been liquidated in the past 24 hours overall, most of the exchanges. We have also Zakrai Naim. Let's go chill, waiting for this stream again today. Chill, I'm happy you're holding your long. Me too. We have also Blessed. Please check Solana. Also, these are some of the good websites. If you are into crypto, you should visit CoinMarketCal. By the way, I'm not paid to advertise this. I'm just sharing some of my sources or some of the websites that I'm using to navigate this crypto. So if you want to check some events that are coming up, you can check out CoinMarketCal. You can see some of the events here, like STEM exchange launch on October 26. We have also Kava October 12. That's 2 days from now. We have also mostly Kava here, and we have here airdrop from Origin OGN, RSR, mainnet. Oh, maybe this is the one. This is the reason for the volatility in RSR. Mainnet launch. That's today. We have also Spain national football team fan token SNFT. Let's check this out. This was today. GATEIO. I'm going to check this later on. I'm going to share it in our VIP group. So let me just share this on my Twitter account so I can just mark it. I can. For my own reference. All right. So this is interesting. National football fan token. If you are following some of the football tokens, previously we have seen a massive pump in most of the fan tokens, but these are high risk tokens and very small cap. So this could move very fast. We have also KRYZA talk. I don't know. I'm not familiar with this. Burn event from AntX Network Emission, GATEIO Global, BNB. What is this? BNB. Coin, right? I didn't find this today. What about this? Actually interested. GATEIO Global Dubai from October 10 to 14. I don't know what about BNB. There's no information about the event here, but for sure, Gareth Soloway is coming. A guy from Coin Bureau. We have also Altcoin Daily. Who else? Moon Carl will be also there. I think he will be talking about Casta. So next is ICO drops. I'm going to share with you how to hunt small caps, micro caps soon, but not now. This is not the best time. So here, let's check some of our news. Bitcoin price poised for very big move as CPI due to spark volatility. All right, so this is one of the reason why, and this is one thing that we need to watch out in the coming days. We have also Muhammad Saeed. Welcome to the stream, bro. Make sure to smash that likes. BTC price action may stay cool until October 12. Oh my goodness, we need to wait. We need to wait a few more days. But that's okay because I will be going to some the event. So I will not be able to trade in the coming days. I will be joining some of the seminar and also some of the talks here in UAE. So I think that's good news for me because we are expecting volatility. Price action may stay cool until October 12. So if you're excited, guys, we need to wait for for this. A little bit boring market in the past few days, but still CPI report coming on October 12. That's 2 days from now, as historical volatility indicator prints a rare warning signal. Bitcoin 19,300 at the time of our stream. Trading was unmoved at October 10. Wall Street opened as one trader predicted it would take until October 12 for volatility to start impacting the price. A guaranteed recipe for a massive volatility. Data from Cointelegraph, Markets Pro, and TradingView showed BTC circling 19.3 at the time of writing. The pair had stayed narrow corridor. All right, let's just go through earning. CPI, jobless, and retail sales report are going to fuel an increase in both these crypto market metrics in tweeted on day. So let's check this tweet actually. This is from Material Indicators. Earnings, CPI, jobless, and retail sales report are going to fuel increase in both of these crypto market metrics. So these are the metrics. We have here TRX, Raymina, High, Doc, BFI, all right. We have also big move incoming market-wide daily number of trade and volatility at lowest point in over a year. So be ready, guys, be ready. Our volume right now is very, very low, which means market could easily be moved in both direction, pump or dump. This market can easily be moved in the coming days based on the result of the CPI. So watch out for that. Hash rate lingers as difficulty hits new all-time high. We have also the hash rate here. The difficulty of miners at all-time high right now. Dixie hit 113 on the day with peak from September 28 at 114. Later I'm going to show you update about Dixie as well. Meanwhile, after 2 weeks in the making, a giant difficulty readjustment saw Bitcoin key fundamental metric at 13.55%. The network hash rate was estimated 260 exahashes per second, EH per second at the time of writing. Data from on-chain monitoring Poolstat putting the all-time high at 289 exahashes per second. And also one more comment here from Jamie Dimon from JP Morgan. This is serious. Warns US likely to tip into recession in 6 to 9 months. I'm reading one article that there will be a massive drop in recession at around the first quarter of 2023, at around January. So I was actually expecting the lowest possible bottom price, not only for Bitcoin, but also with traditional stock, S&P 500, and the rest of the altcoin by the end of the last quarter of 2022. But let's see how the thing goes. because we have certain things we need to consider about CPI report. Still, we have the ongoing war in Ukraine. We have also the China crisis right now about housing, and all these factors right now combined, we'll see. Jamie Dimon expecting 6 to 9 months recession. JP Morgan Chase CEO Jamie Dimon said the U.S. economy was actually still doing well. I actually think that, in my own opinion, that the economy is still, not only in U.S., but overall, still we have a lot of people still spending. Online shops, Amazon, we have even iPhone. A lot is still buying iPhone 14, the latest release of iPhone. Still a lot of orders coming in. That means we still have the cash to spend. Most of the retails still have the cash to spend. So we are not yet recession, based on the statement here of Jamie Dimon. At present, and consumer were likely to be in better shape compared to the 2008 global financial crisis, when the world tips into recession. But you can't talk about economy without talking about stuff in the future, and this is serious stuff. Dimon told CNBC Juliana on Monday. His comment come at a time of growing concern about prospect of an economic recession as Federal Reserve and other major central bank raises interest rates to combat soaring inflation. This is because the BTCEX, or the US dollar index, still continues to move up. Can you review PRX, please? I think this is a good project for passive income. I have no idea what is PRX. So no comment on that as of the moment. We're trying to trade the safest cryptos right now, and there will be time for micro caps, but not this time. Among indicators ringing alarm bells, Dimon cited the impact of runaway inflation, interest, war in Ukraine, Russia's war in Ukraine. So that's one of the reason. The Fed raised benchmark interest rates by 0.75%, right? To guess is hard prepared. So those are some of the news, guys. So let's check some of the updates with S&P 500, DXY, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and some of the chart requests today. So for S&P 500, as discussed in the previous stream, I am expecting a revisit of the 200 moving average in the weekly time frame here. This was the 200 moving average in the weekly time frame. So here is what you can see. S&P 500, I think, have touched the 200-day moving average just a little bit. So going back to the daily time frame, let's check the daily candle close. If this closes above the 200 moving average support, then we might see a possible, let me just chill here while reading the chart. So here, if we can see a bounce or daily candle closing above the 200 moving average support, then the price might possibly hold above here, and we might get a possible bounce from this 200-day moving average. But if this doesn't hold, my next target will be this zone support here. We don't have much support along the way. The next support will be on this level. See this one here? This was the previous resistance. Now this will serve as a support for S&P 500. All right, so these are the levels that I'm watching just in case this 200-day moving average doesn't hold. For now, price is still hovering above the 200-day moving average. So as long as the price stays there, then we can still expect a possible bounce up to this yellow line, 3725. All right, so that's for S&P 500. Let me actually share an update in our Discord group. Chart update. Hi, chilling. So another one, let's check Ethereum very fast because I have started the stream today very late. So this was the previous long position. Right now the price is trading below this long position entry here, and we have our stop loss just a little bit below 1286. Safer long, if you want a safer long entry, this will be the area. Zone support, guys, remains the safer long entry. Oh, what happened to my... This zone support remains at 1250 here. If this continues to hold, then this will be the safer long entry. Why did we set a long position here? Because we have actually a higher low formation and a possible trend line here. So if this support trend line will hold, then we might get a possible bounce from this point, and this could be a very good long position entry. I'm still holding my long, guys. Proper position sizing and risk management is very important. By the way, before we proceed and we talk about trades, let me give you a quick disclaimer. The information provided on this channel is based on my personal opinion and for entertainment purposes only. It does not constitute investment advice, financial advice, trading advice, or any other sort of advice, and you should not treat any of the channel's content as such. I do not recommend any cryptocurrency should be bought, sold, or held by you. Do conduct your own research and consult your financial advisor before making any investment decision. All right, let's proceed. So, again, for Ethereum, guys, we have actually a parallel channel. If you disregard all of this line here, we have actually, looks like a parallel channel here. See this? But looks like as well a bear flag from this level. All right, so let's be ready, guys. Let's be ready. Considering right now that we have a resistance trend line formation here. Let me delete this. This was the previous. Let me clear the chart. Let me make it clear. Delete this. All right, one sec. All right, so we have clearer picture. All right, so we have our long position here. I'll move this here. We have our long and we have our stop loss here. All right, how many percent was this? That's 3%. Okay, let's limit it to 2%. 100x leverage, that's 200%, right? Let me change this to red. So that's our previous long position, and we have seen the price just bounce back and forth on these levels, guys. And also we have this resistance trend line. So I think watch out for this orange line here. I'm gonna change the font. Watch out for the orange line for the possible target for this long position here, because we have a trend line. So that's around 5% move. If you're going to consider the resistance trend line, so we might see a pump until here. All right. So possible move for Ethereum, this is moving on a parallel channel, and we are betting on this support trend line here. All right, so we still have the pattern very intact here. And also, if you're going to zoom out, I have showed you this pattern before. We have here the resistance trend line. All right, we have also two short entry points here. So this is in confluence, this resistance here. Let me just delete this. All right, so we have also a confluence. Let me change it back. So resistance 1 and resistance 2 at this point here, 1420. So also resistance trend line in confluence with our horizontal line here, this one. All right, and a possible short entry point for Ethereum if we get a pump and a good news from the CPI report. But if we get a bad news, at least our long position here, we limit our risk to 2.17%. Why we are taking long position from here? Because the risk of shorting it here will be higher compared to longing it here at this point. We have the support trend line, we have the horizontal support acting in confluence here at around 1,300 level for Ethereum, all right? So that is why we're setting our long position. This was a previous chart shared like 2 days ago, and we are still on the same level after 2 days. So I'm still holding my long, guys. I'm expecting a possible, this was the previous move, resistance trend line, support, bounce back up. Now we are, what happened to my line here? All right, let me just move it a little bit. All right, so back to support trend line, and now we might get a possible bounce from here. All right, so let's see if this will play out in the coming days. Based on the article that we have read just a few minutes ago, we are expecting volatility October 12th. So market might stay calm in the next 2 days. All right, so just chill out, enjoy this moment of silence from crypto. I'm still holding, just watching. I would highly recommend, if you have been here from the start of the pandemic, we have the GameStop. If you're familiar with GameStop, this is a very interesting series or documentary in Netflix, guys. I think I've shared it here. Here, Eat the Reach, the GameStop saga. Just to give you an idea of the whole trading thing in the Wall Street and stock market, and about the hedge funds. So this is very interesting series or documentary from Netflix. Highly recommended. Watch it, guys. You might learn something from it. All right. So let's proceed with Bitcoin. Let me share this chart first. Should I share this on Twitter? Let me just fix this a bit. All right. All right, so let me share this in our VIP Discord. Ethereum ETH chart update. Hi Chill, please check ICP if there's still time. Thanks. Hi Chill, could you check RSR? All right, we'll check most of this after Bitcoin. So for Bitcoin, we have our long here, these two blue lines. This looks bearish to me, because right now we are trading below this 200-day moving average as a resistance in the 1 hour time frame. But let's check the daily time frame. Please check FLM. We have a lot of chart requests today. Let's check if time will allow. If we consider this wick, guys, we are still on a parallel channel. We are still on a parallel channel here. Although we are actually trading below the long entry point, and we have a little bit of high risk for Bitcoin, almost 4% risk. Reward is 6%, so almost 50-50 here. 40-60%. We have 4% risk and around 6% reward from this trade. And if you're entering on this level, let's check, this lessen the risk to 2.38 versus 8%. But I have entered the trade at around this area, to 19,500 level was my long entry point, and I'm still holding my long. I'm just following this trade setup. Of course, I'm changing my position size based on the risk and reward ratio, based on the R and R always. So changing your position size and risk management depending on the risk to reward ratio always. Because if you stick to your trade, like you're doing one BTC trade, and you're limiting your risk always to 1 to 2%. So here we have 4%. So if you're trading one BTC and we have 4%, then you make your position half, 0.5 BTC or half BTC, to accommodate 4% risk here. So in that way, you can still, the amount of losses that you will incur if the stop loss will be hit will be the same as trading using 2% risk. So for Bitcoin, same chart, guys. Similar to Ethereum, we have this parallel channel, and if you're going to check, actually, if you're going to look at this as a bear flag, we are right now on the bottom of this flag. So we might get a possible bounce to 20,000. This remains the resistance, guys. We have TP1. This will be the first resistance here, 20,000 level. Next will be 20,400, 20,500 maximum. 20,800 level will be the moonshot for this trade. And based on the bear flag, pattern, usually bear flag gets rejected at the top of this flag before moving to the next target. All right, so let's just wait for the next move, and hopefully we can get a bounce from this possible support here. If we're going to consider this wick here, this wick, so we have this support trend line. We're still on the bottom. If we're going to consider this body of the candle, then this is already considered as a breakout. But the daily time frame, the daily candle, we're still waiting for the daily candle. Maybe we can get a possible bounce back up, back to this support trend line. But if you're going to consider this candle wicks here, this is still inside the support trend line. This is still within the channel. So we have a parallel channel here, similar to Ethereum. So TP remains the same. I'm still holding my long position. I'm currently in a red or in a loss, but that is still a paper loss until our stop loss or TP will be hit. So I'm just following the trade setups here. So, all right. So that's for Bitcoin. Let me share this. No movement in the past few days. Let me share the chart. Let me change this actually. All right. Delete this. So this was the Bitcoin's chart update. Let me share it in the VIP. BTC chart update. Right. Oh. Oh my goodness. One sec. Let me check. We have here. Bitcoin is still trading 19,200. The same. I'm still holding some of our long Ethereum. Still holding a long position for Ethereum. So going back to the chart request, we have RSR. Let's check RSR. We have also some trades shared signal here in our VIP. All right. So let's check next chart. Chart request from Mauricio. Hi, Gio. Could you please check RSR chart? Did they share Bitcoin? One sec. All right, Bitcoin was already shared. Let's check RSR, ICP, and FLM. What's time? 40 minutes. All right, let's make this fast. And by the way, guys, don't be shy to click that like. Just click it. It will not hurt. All right, so RSR. Let's check RSR. I have here H&T. This was a previous trade actually. Still hovering on the same level here. Still hovering on the same level. We have two stop loss as well. Stop loss 1 and stop loss 2. So for RSR, I think this is one of the trade setup that I shared today. RSR. Oh my goodness, RSR almost near our it's almost near our stop loss, guys. So follow the trade setup. This is very high risk, 5% risk versus 10% reward. So let's check if you're going to follow this previous resistance, this should be the target here. But why did we enter long position on this area here? Because of this previous wicks here. This was the previous price action for our RSR. We have this price action here. We have a pump, retested support on this level, pump, rejected, retested support. So this was actually the previous support for RSR. That is why I have shared a long position entry here, because this was the previous support for RSR. But right now we have seen the price didn't hold here on this level. Let's check the possible target of this using the Fibonacci retracement and Fibonacci extension level. All right, next support I think will be this one here. We don't have much support along the way, but we have supports here, 1 and 2. This will be the possible zone here for RSR, right? This is in confluence with our resistance trend line here. So we have 1, 2. Let's check this Fibonacci extension. 1, 2. Fibonacci extension, this will be 141 level here, and this is already trading below the target, guys. So next, our chart's a little bit messy. I don't want to delete this because this was the previous trade setup that I have shared, so that we have reference. I have reference if the stop loss has been hit on this specific trade. So we have our high risk. Let me just put back the chart to original. One sec. Let me delete all of this. All right. So that's the reason. This is the reason why we have set a long position, high risk long position here, right? And TP points remains on this level. If you're going to use the Fibonacci extension, let me just mark the possible target here using the Fibonacci extension. So this one, this, and let's consider this bounce. This bounce. All right. So next, RSR. So next target will be the 141 level. If this support doesn't hold, or this target doesn't hold here, all right? So next will be this orange line. Let's make this yellow actually. All right. So if you are into RSR trade, make sure always, again, I'm gonna repeat this one more time. If you are in the VIP, let me open Discord. If you are in the VIP, let me show you where you can find the channel for risk management and also for proper position sizing. This was shared from one member of the VIP, guys. Let me mention his name here. Let me find him. From Alessandro Ferrante. I miss this guy. I haven't seen a post from him or a chat from him in our VIP group, but he is still there. He is the last conversation I had with him, he is working on a specific indicator, and we have discussed several ideas and several things about crypto. He's making his own indicator and he has been testing it last time. So I haven't talked to him for a while, but here's one channel, very good educational content channel in our VIP group, where you can learn about proper position sizing and how to properly DCA into a trade. I have checked it out. I have read the article. I've read the content. It's good. Check it out. It's highly recommended. It's in our Discord group under contributors, under educational content channel. So he have shared possible Wyckoff accumulation and also risk management and how to properly DCA. It's highly recommended to check it out. So for RSR, still, this is in a continuous downtrend, flashing red candle here. If you are not in a position, I would not suggest to enter long position right now. If you want to enter long position, wait for a possible consolidation, consolidation similar to this. Once you see price consolidating in the lower time frame, consolidating here like this one, then this could be a possible long entry point. But right now this is still showing a big red flashing candle. This is very bearish candle here. 1, 2, 3, followed by another candle here. This could hit our stop loss. I'm still holding the position. I'm following the trade setup here that I've shared in our VIP Discord. So next target based on the Fibonacci extension will be around 0.006498. Right, let me share this. All right, let me delete one. Let me share this in our VIP Discord just to give them an update about our previous trade. You know this font here, when you try to move the chart, resize the chart, it also moves, so you need to adjust it every time. Here guys, here is the Wyckoff theory that he have shared. There's a lot of details here. Very here also position sizing introduction. There's also calculation. Very good article here from Alessandro, one of our VIP member in our Discord, sharing his ideas here. I would highly recommend, if you are in the VIP Discord, feel free to check it out. Leverage misconception here. And also we have DCA strategy, DCA2, DCA comparison, and we have the Wyckoff theory introduction here. If you don't understand Wyckoff, feel free to check it out. It's a very good article here where you can learn about Wyckoff theory and also proper position sizing in DCA. And that's in our Discord group. Right, so let's move on to the next chart request, ICP. 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 I haven't checked this chart for a long time. Next support for ICP remains the same. This was the previous chart. I think this is this still applies. This was the previous support here. Let me just clean it up a little bit. So for ICP, next support remains the same. At 5.45 $5.45. So let's check based on the Fibonacci extension. Here, let's consider this drop. This is the 1 hour time frame. All right, let's check actually the daily time frame. All right, daily time frame. We have this move. All right, let's check where can we get the swing high. It's actually in a continuous downtrend. All right, so this one here, possible, right? I think we need to check the lower. We have here resistance and support. Let me delete this. Previous support. Let's move this here based on the daily time frame. Support here. Breakout, retest the support, continuous continue its trend, move to the downside. This is this is just moving continuously, moving down. Let's go back to the 1 hour time frame. This looks very weak to me right now because this is still trading below the 200-day moving average, but of course this is already overextended here. So let's check for the possible retracement. Here we have actually wick 1 hour time frame. So let's consider this top. Let's check the Fibonacci retracement if we got a bounce, or let's just consider this support for now. I'm gonna consider this support for now, right? So possible bounce target for ICP will be this area. This support, guys, this support, next support remains, all right? So I'll increase the font. This support remains the same for ICP. Next target will be 5.465, and if we can get a possible bounce from here, if you want to set a long position, this could be a good long position entry here. Let's just limit the risk to 2%, all right? And how many percent is this move? 2%. This is near, that's okay. So possible targets for the bounce will be 38.2, 50, and 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level based on this swing high, and I have considered this area support as swing low, just in case we get a drop until this level. If you want to enter long position, this could be the next support for ICP. This was the previous chart, so I'm just adding the Fibonacci retracement based on the support here and the target. Of course, manage your risk always. Not a financial advice. ICP trade or chart request as per the latest stream. All right, so last chart. Oh my goodness, we have a lot of requests. FLM last chart, I think it's already time check. 55 minutes live, only 11 likes. Wow, we have 22 watching, only 11 likes. FLM, let's check FLM before we end the stream. Also, I would like to request if you can like the video. Smash those likes, guys. Smash those like button. FLM. Safer long entry remains the same. Safer long entry remains the same, guys. So we have here price action, previous price action for FLM. Safer long entry remains the same. Let's check the daily time frame. So this already, we have here the support trend line, breakout, retest of support here, the previous support trend line. All right, so this was the previous support trend line. We have seen a breakout. Safer long entry was hit. This one, let me move this. Safer long entry was hit here. Perfect long entry point previously from FLM, and risk to reward ratio is pretty high, 5.64 to 20%. So we have seen a pump 20% from our long position here. Right now, this has been rejected from the support, the previous support trend line. This was support trend line. Support trend line. All right, previous support trend line. Classic move. If you are into trading, breakout, retest of the previous support turned into a resistance, next target remains the same here. We have the support, but I think it will be riskier to enter middle trade right now. We have entered middle trade in the past 3 days. The result are almost 50-50. We have seen gains and losses, so I think it will be better if we stick to the safer long entry points and short entry points always, because these are middle trades right now. These are middle trades. I don't want to trade the middle trade, especially we have volatility coming in the next 2 days. So if you are excited to trade, just try to be patient. Remain calm, just wait for the right entry. That's the best feeling, guys. When you wait for the right entry and your entry point was hit, then that's the time you will celebrate. But if you're excited, mostly the chart doesn't go the right way. So for example, you long here because you think that we have some supports here. This one here. You set a long position here because we have the previous like supports here, previous supports here, previous support, previous resistance turned into a support. So you want to enter, you're excited, you want to enter a long position. All right, I think this is a good long position here. But you see, we have wicks until here. So if you want to enter a long position, again, we're doing the same mistakes here. I just mentioned no middle trade, but I'm just giving you an idea, all right? So if you want to trade this one right now here, we have wicks until here. So we have wicks until this level. Also, we have wicks until here. We have wicks here. So this is not really a good trade, middle trade. You enter long, this could still go down. If you enter short, this could bounce from this point because we have a possible support on this level. Not a good trade zone right now for FLM. I would suggest wait for the possible long entry point here. This one, even though it's 5.64% risk, it's better compared to entering long or short at this point, all right? Because here, this is already proven. These have held several times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this will be safer. Even though we have this wick, this is just one wick here. And 5% is better than 9% risk. So that's for FLM. I don't usually trade FLM, especially when you see this kind of wicks here, very high risk. Also, same with TRX. You see this kind of wicks? Same with TRX. I don't really want to trade TRX. I traded TRX like in this year twice. My stop loss was hit. And after that, the price move on the correct direction. So just a liquidation wick or a stop hunt for TRX. I don't, after that 2 trade, I stopped trading TRX. I promise to myself not to touch TRX anymore because it affects my win rate. All right, so that's for FLM. Safer long entry remains the same. I don't really trade FLM because of this candle wicks. Even though there's a chance it could wick to the upside, but also there's a chance that it could wick to the downside. All right, so I think that's it for today. Let me just share this. FLM chart update. All right, guys, so thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm. And if you enjoyed charting like this, technical analysis, chart requests, subscribe to the channel. I will be dropping some alpha soon, and also I will be sharing some 50x to 100x gems that I will be investing in the next bull run. I will share it with you when I think the time is right. Right now, we are still expecting some volatility, and also we have the recession, DYDX, Dixie or dollar index. We have also the war in Ukraine. We have the crisis in China. So let's wait for the best possible entry and best possible financial opportunity. All right, guys. So thanks for joining me. Trade safely, protect your assets at all times, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.